Hi everyone, I hope you're well. This is CoinsKid. I'm just going to dive into Cardano. Once again, thank you for support. Okay, big up the CoinsKid crew. Thank you for support across the channel. Thank you for liking this video as well, and thank you for your subscription. Nearly got 250,000 subscribers now, which is amazing. And obviously on Twitter as well. Thank you for your Patreon. Thank you for being in the CoinsKid crew, basically. So I did post this on Twitter yesterday for Cardano. I did loads of updates yesterday on Twitter. Look at all these updates. This is why you definitely need to get involved in the Twitter and the Discord. Okay, this particular section here, you can see that this is from a section of Discord. You know, these are not even my trades. Basically, these are people that that are in the Discord, in the Patreon, just there. You know, and I didn't even post these. We've got other technical analysts in there that are posting their content as well as myself. You know, and it's very, very fantastic, vibrant community in the Patreon and the Discord. There's so much content going in by the hour, so definitely do check out that. Okay, the links are all on coinskid.com, you know, in the link section there, and equally there is a pin post on Twitter as well outlining how to get in there and the content that's in there as well. So please do take advantage of that. You know, there's a team of technical analysts in there, not just myself, posting content on a daily basis, and they're answering questions as well, you know, on charts, and there's some great guys in there posting great content. So I did post this on Twitter yesterday. You know, Cardano is overextending on the daily 2055, forming a beautiful W bottom, ascending triangle and break resistance to retest the daily 2055 EMAs just there. Okay, so it's forming this little pattern yesterday, and I do expect that that's a key level of resistance right there, that $2.16277. If we can get back above that and take that out, then I do think that you'll see a little bit of a surgence, a little bit of a pump to come up and retest these EMAs, because we are getting very overextended on the EMAs right here on the daily. And like I said to you, any time that you do get overextended from the EMAs, you do sort of slow down. You either allow the EMAs to creep and catch back up with you, or you sort of come to them, you know, whether you're going up or down. Look, if you've gone up and you come back down to them, you lose support. If you're going down, you get overextended, you do usually come back to them or slow down and allow these EMAs to come back to you. Once you get that test, if it rejects, that's your continuation. Do you understand that? Because like I said to you, you know, if you're above the 20, the yellow line on any time frame, you're in an uptrend, lose it, consolidate, lose the 55, downtrend. And right now you're in a downtrend. You've caught a consolidation just there, essentially, and you're slowing down, basically allowing the EMAs to creep back up and get that retest. Now if this comes down, or we get the breakout to the upside, this is really, really key. That if we get rejected off that, this is where you could potentially see a further correction for Cardano. Or, you know, if we do start to break the 20, start to get back above it, this is where you create that slingshot and you start to reverse the trend, and you've put in your correction, basically, and you've come down, you've lowballed out, basically. So one thing that we can look at is the waveforms down. So obviously we've got the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves down, which I was said to you when we're rolling over here, potentially putting a deep correction like we did here, and we had these 5 waves down before we created that beautiful sort of high low just there, and then like I said to you, high low and up we go, basically. And that's exactly what we did for Cardano, and it looks like what we're doing right now. So far so good, basically. So one thing we need to look at as well is the RSI, you know, because the RSI, relative strength index, it shows the strength of the market. So you can see we're really pushing down there into the oversold trajectory right now. We've had a little bit of a pickup from this low just there, and again, look, if you look at the wick, that is actually a high low. So we start to pick up just there. Does it mean we're out the woods? Does it mean we're going to flip bullish? Of course not. You know, you've got resistance above that you do need to break, because technically at the moment you are still in your downtrend and you're consolidating, allowing the EMA retest to give the signal, are you going to break up above and go into an uptrend, or are you going to continue with this downtrend looking for a key level of support down below? Do you understand that? So one thing you can always keep an eye on is the RSI, and you can see you've come down here, you've made that low, and you've come up and you've made a lower low just there. Do you see that? And you know, even in the RSI down here, you came down, you made that low in that correction, then you come up and made a lower low, and it's at that point you start to create that power, that V-shaped recovery just there, and that surgence and that push for Cardano breaking out. Okay, and that's where you had that beautiful impulsive wave. So potentially you could look very similar sort of downtrend to what you've just gone through just there at the recent when was that, May top. You come up and you created that top just there, and then you've come down in a very similar fashion, basically, and you're really coming down into the oversold trajectory. So what we're looking for right now is a bottom out pattern, you know, and potentially we might be on the cusp of that right now. Like I said to you, this is a key level of resistance for me, of a W bottom, and essentially some kind of ascending triangle on the daily anyway. play, if we do start to see this level of resistance broken, you could look at a beautiful upside, a beautiful little pump here, and this would be your technical target of this sort of ascending triangle, W bottom, however you want to look at it. Look, because you've come down like that, you've made a low, you come up resistance, come back down support, so you're forming a reversal pattern, basically a bullish reversal pattern. Do you see that? So it's really windy here today. I do apologise if you can hear the wind. In my office it's ever so windy. Where are we? So right there would be a technical breakout target from there to there. So if you was to break that level of resistance just there for Cardano, that's where you would see yourself come back up and get back above these EMAs, and you're going to put in a beautiful upside here of around about 7.8%, something like that. So yeah, look at the break of that high. Now one thing we can do is move on the 4-hourly time frame. Okay, if you look at the 4-hourly time frame, you can see it's roughly there. On the daily, we do need to see the close above that for it to flip bullish, but that for me would be your technical break on the 4-hour. So it's slightly up on the 4-hourly just there. Okay, so again, measure that move. That's a measured move from that break. Would actually see you push all the way up just there to $2.19. So come to your charts on the 4-hourly time frame, you can see you forming some beautiful kind of W bottom pattern just there. If you continue to do something like this and this ascending triangle and hold this support right now at this ascending support of an ascending triangle and essentially a W bottom pattern as well, if you break that level of resistance just there, this is where you could have a lovely little long up on Cardano of around about 8% basically, and that would sort of be the sort of correction over, and we start to pick up. And with that, I do think that you're looking at them targets that are giving you in the channel right there. So if it is a big if as well, if Cardano does break that level of resistance, you could potentially look at a new impulsive wave. So what I'm going to do is give you an impulsive wave target off this low right now. Okay, so you've wicked down there. For me, this is a key level resistance right there, $2.20. If you do start to see Cardano come up, and you can see that the technical target would push you up to that to test as resistance. If you do start to see Cardano come up right now, come up to that target and break the $2.20, then you will be looking at a beautiful new impulsive wave, bringing you up to the $2.44 at the 1618 for Cardano, and that would be a further continuation from that break of around about 20% for Cardano moving forward. So yeah, it's really important we hold this support just there, okay? And hopefully we've got this correction, this large ABC correction. We're in the floor on the RSI, so let's keep looking forward, okay? That's basically Cardano. I hope you enjoyed that update. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned. Bye bye.